interstellar travel is impossible. Interstellar travel is impossible. If that happens, well, let's just say you may want to place your bets now on the complete collapse of human civilization as we know it. Your mission is to rendezvous with DeVries, our
We're
forward
back at it
agent,
like a bad
and assist her
habit.
in retrieving the information needed to determine exactly how the skip drives caused the rift anomalies. But be advised, if you or any member of your team are captured, you will be on your own. There will be no rescue. We cannot afford for this to turn into yet another interstellar incident, just because you tried to make a few extra bits on the side. Again. DeVries will be contacting you shortly to coordinate your plan of action. Please follow it for once, will you?
May the law and your renowned luck be with you and your team, Commander.
Okay, the game definitely changed. So being whatever you pick, they really gonna talk to you differently. And I low-key like what he's saying because it's like he looked into my past gameplay as the Lawbringer. I wasn't a Lawbringer, I was that money maker. Gambler. He said, don't do it for a little bit of... Yeah.
Hi, Agent Pascal told me to bring you your new model tactical time dilation device.
Niles now,
they say these
bro.
newfangled ones cost 9.
Look at his fucking
no,
hair.
that ain't right. 10.25% less brain damage than the old ones.
Okay, I see the bet. I see the fireness in replaying this game already. Wow. That doesn't sound good.
You put one over on the new guy. We were told agents use these all the time in the field to slow everything down, give you a tactical advantage. They say the way it works is like, well, you know how parts of your brain can become damaged if you're in suspended animation too long? It kind of does the same thing. Oh no, they don't simulate it. It's the real McCoy. The lab coat listen to me.
Sorry, I already heard him say this.
Because, well, you're a legend. And the other agents, well, let's just say they disagree on just how I should go about it. Because you all know so much more than... Pascal likes to joke, but Sandoval, he laughs at that. Says we gotta save people because they're too stupid to save themselves. And that we got righteousness on our side. Yeah, there's some advice worth taking to heart. Anyway, thanks for giving me the time of day. Most superiors wouldn't. Oh, I almost plumb forgot to tell you. It's near time for Agent DeVries to establish contact. She's like you, top tier, one of the Earth Directorate's best. I know you'll like her. Anyway, we ought to be getting down to the main room and open up the channel.
Yeah.
Call should come through at the console.
That's my boy. And I got engineering. And let me see what Brian got. I low-key didn't even need engineering. Okay, guys. I'm like thinking about it. Really sitting here thinking about it. I don't think I need an engineer. I don't think I need an engineering if I had Brian. So I'm doing this quickly and swiftly. You messing with it? By the way, the game has third person. I don't know how to change the game to third person. I honestly don't. I really wish I knew how to change the game to third person.
Went with the normal
But
difficulty, huh?
I don't know how to change it
That'd
back
be my
to
pick
first
for a
person
first
because
playthrough.
I wouldn't want to be
Nice
in
to
third
see
person the
someone
whole
with
time.
some sense around here for once.
You feel me? Yeah, I'm so sorry. All I'm gonna say, if you pick Brawny, you do not need engineering. And I'm speedrunning this. Yeah, Mink. I need this arm. I need my right arm. That, boom. We need that? Oh yeah, where's this? There it is. Old lady. Yeah, yeah. Old lady, wait. Oh, damn. Old lady with, shit. Where's her hair at? What the fuck? Oh, there it is. Old lady with where's eye color? That's eyebrow. Can I not read? Oh my god. She had the red eyes, boom. Now background, gambler, boom. Straight, boom, boom. Boom. If I could pick 5, that'd be sick. I picked lockpick and engineering. That boom, boom. Boom. I'm picking normal mode because hard mode is actually very hard. It's bullet sponge and they do way too much damage. You really you gotta play no. I just want to get in there and kill. But if we're talking about Call of Duty campaign.
I know you've a fondness for betting on long shots, so you're in luck. Because the odds are certainly against us on this one.
Oh,
Your
sorry,
mission
Sage, I didn't read your
destination is
message.
the
I made a
source
new
of all
game
skip
because I
drive
picked
manufacturing,
engineering,
the Arcadian
and
system.
I really didn't need engineering
However,
at all.
for reasons that are far above any classification that I'm
And
comfortable
since you were
granting, we
watching
have
this whole
recently
time, I'm sorry,
discovered
guys.
that if that
I'm
happens, your
skipping. Sage is here the whole time. I'm skipping and I'm picking
10
already picked.
point. They say the way it works is like, well, you know how parts of your brain can become. Listen,
Okay, I didn't pick the same thing.
because, well, you're a legend.
I lied.
And the other agents, well, because you. But Sandoval, he laughs at that. Says we gotta save people because they're too. She's like you, top tier.
Okay.
No need to wait on my account,
Oh.
Commander. I'll join. Whoa, that's sure faster than
Commander,
upstairs.
Oh.
your credentials are required to open the
Oh, wow.
channel with Agent DeVries.
Thank you so
Yours
much.
are currently located in your cabin.
Don't worry. They're rewired after hibernating our way through
Looking at everything in these helps me get information. You just look at all those, you just get mad information. When you're talking to people, you can just bring it up. Is that Pimberry Crunch? Ooh, Pimberry Crunch. Now I gotta remember I don't have double jump.
Commander, considering the danger and consequence of the mission we're about to undertake, I hope you'll
You earn
forgive the
double
lack of
jump by
pleasantries.
doing a fucking side
Arcadia
mission.
is
Holy.
ruled by a dictatorship that calls itself the Protectorate. They are beyond secretive. However, it is their inability to even imagine that someone could infiltrate their system that has given us an advantage. One I've found a way to exploit spectacularly. As unbelievable as it may sound, once you make your way to my location in the Skip Labs, we will be liberating an unsealed Skip Core.
Oh, Gam?
You'd lose that bet, assuming the core had never been sealed. That whole story, the one about the explosive seals being necessary to complete the circuit so they'll function, well, it's a lie. The seals are just there to conceal the inner workings of the drive so no one else can duplicate them. Examining an unsealed one will be invaluable in helping our lab coats figure out how they cause the rifts. But you'll first need to make your way to the station proper from the
But
landing
if I
pad.
pick science, she would probably have nothing to fucking say. Like if I pick the science shit, she would be like, I probably would figure this shit out, huh?
Hopefully none. Our missions, you'll just need to reroute power to open.
She's a
Once you gain
liar.
access to the sector, you'll need to shut down their communications to keep them from alerting anyone to our presence. Then, you'll need to handle their combat mechs. If you're clever, you'll find a way to shut them down before they even know you're there. They're relentless and well armored. I've managed to leave caches of tools and intel for you throughout the sector.
I got the special
I'd take
weapon.
advantage of all of them, were I you. This may sound simple, but I cannot stress this enough. Do not underestimate the danger we face.
Come on, Agent. Haven't you heard? We're the best and brightest. We infiltrate corrupt governments before breakfast most days.
Yeah.
Do you think this is some kind of joke? The Protectorate are the worst of the worst and will not hesitate to string you up if you're caught, if you're lucky.
Yeah, now
They
I'm
think
paying
nothing
attention.
of
The
regularly
Protectorate
chemically
really been the
lobotomizing
bad
their own
guys.
subjects
No
for
wonder
even
they
the
act like little
slightest
pieces
error.
of shit.
Your life isn't the only one at risk
I
here.
wonder why I didn't like them. I'm like, I don't like them. I don't want to help them at all. I agree, Agent Pascal. Keep your witty no. Yeah.
I'll speak however I choose. Do you know what I've sacrificed? What I'm prepared to sacrifice still? I've spent the better part of a year
Bro,
laying the groundwork for this
sacrifice your
mission.
fucking self.
I don't need
Fuck.
a team led by some fool who's only
Oh.
here to pay off a debt incurred through reckless behavior, fouling it up.
Oh! Listen here, bitch.
Yes, of course. You were in command here.
Yes.
I apologize if I allowed my nerves to get the better of me. It will not happen again. I promise you. I need to go
Thank
now.
you.
My absence will be noticed soon. Once you land, I'll patch in over comms and guide you through the sector.
Augustine! I mean,
crazy, yo.
Agent DeFreeze, I just wanted to say we're all looking forward to working with you.
Who? Niles? Is that you? Law, what are you doing here? It's been so long.
I'm an agent. First assignment. Suppose I look a mite different now. Less grease. Oh, and no more smelling like fuel neither. Most days. Can't wait to see you once this is over, Agent. And good luck.
Man,
Same to
I
you,
put the
Ibarra.
medical there's so
DeVries
many
out.
things.
Navigator's warmed up in the cockpit, Commander. Whenever you're ready to fly us in.
Well, that was something. She was different than I remember her. But then she would be, wouldn't she? Just hope she's doing all right. Reckon the secretive nature of the mission and this import must be weighing on her something fierce. I hope it was okay to talk to her direct, like at the end there.
Is my face blocking the... I don't matter.
We were certainly, friendly. Augustine saved my life when the Earth Directorate swooped in and liberated Triangulum. Left an impression, you might say. Now that I've been cleared for active duty and got my certifieds all in order, I hope I can repay the favor someday. There'll be time to jaw about all that later. But all that she was saying about you, Commander, ain't sure it sits right with me.
That's why Niles my boy.
Whatever you say, Commander.
Niles, when I see her, bruh, I'm talking I'm talking the smack, alright? She can't be that, like, disrespecting me in front of my people. Like, come on. Like, how everybody know that I was a gambler and I was in debt? Like, come on, that was one time, bro. That was one time. Like, they be treating me like I'm a criminal. I paid there's no more debt. There's no more debt. There's none. Look at, dude said, go to your settings. Gameplay then. Oh, he's right. Okay, let me check this out then. Oh, whoa. Whoa. Okay, wait a minute. That's a little too fucking far. I'm not gonna lie. That's a little bit too fucking far. Like, wait a minute.
Yes, you. You are not just a cog in the machine. You are the.
Okay, wait a minute. I might. Okay, the third person seem a little cool.
Commander, Abara and I will secure the building down here, while you're upstairs restoring power to the door.
Oh, it's kinda. Okay. Wait, let me look at his name. Wait, who is this dude? Hold on, Sage? Yo, Sage, okay. That dude, you know what he talking about? Maybe my FPS is a little too high, but
We all know that a structure is only as strong as
I don't think I need to
its
listen
basis
to him.
elements, the dirt on which it is built, which
I'm just gonna take everything.
every one of you.
I think I take, I have no mag lock, so I can lockpick, but I have to get a mag lock. Mag locks anywhere? A bag. Okay,
Smell.
nice.
Did a Sprat get flash fried in
Alright.
here?
There wouldn't be a mag lock sitting around.
Agent DeVries's orders still stand. Power must be restored to the door in order to proceed into the sector.
Oh, this is first person. That's pretty cool. Oh, and all the cutscenes are in first person. Okay. This
Electrical
takes like
system
the
misfired somehow.
best
Security's
things
been
from
triggered.
most
This
games,
needs to
I'm
be
not
dealt
gonna
with quickly.
lie, in my opinion. It does it pretty well.
Expiring without permission will result in
Commander, we finished our
Her
sleep.
run is a little wide. Hold on.
I'd wager we could use the intercom to call for help,
Okay.
Commander. Must be a guard around here somewhere who can shut the mechs down. Screen's broken, so should be nothing to pass yourself off as one of their own.
I also found a vent around the corner might get us inside in a less conspicuous manner than strolling through the front gate. Though you'd have to pick the lock to see for sure. Oh, I came prepared, Commander. Here's everything you'll need. This here's the vent I mentioned. Don't mind the size. I'm sure you'll find it.
Commander, the situation is becoming more fluid than I'd originally planned for. We've got to change our approach. Split the team to handle comms and security concurrently.
Good to know DeVries is consistently on edge. Wasn't just me. You'd think she'd never been on a mission before. Everyone knows fluid's about the best you can hope for. Well, sitting here jawing ain't gonna accomplish much. Looks to be central dispatch on the right with security ops on the left. Which you taking, Commander? We'll hit the other. Kinda figured that'd be your choice. We'll stay...
That's right. Like you told me, Commander. Everyone's well-being depends on our success. If whatever's going on here is as bad as the Chief thinks, then we'll make an end of it.
Right. Well, then, notwithstanding Ibarra's enthusiasm here, or DeVries' concerns over fluidity, I'm fairly certain we've got this under control. Rest easy, Commander.
Agent Pascal, ma'am, I've been cogitating on how best to gain entry into Central Dispatch.
Security ops is heavily guarded, so be vigilant. You'll need to shut down security measures once you're inside. Left a drop for you in the watch post. There's a key to a maintenance tunnel you can follow into the building.
Being shot's certainly part of it.
Drill motor malfunction log. Error. Drill motors are created through the Matriarch's perfect vision and thus cannot malfunction. Waiting error log.
Ibarra, got any thought to how we ought to proceed? You're being awfully quiet.
It's coming, honest. How about I, show you when we get to where we're going?
Jensen and I are in position above the sector, Commander. Path's been cleared. Only encountered one guard. He's been dealt with.
You should have seen it. Wasn't pretty.
As long as it was done righteously in the name of the Earth Directorate. Right, Sandoval?
I wouldn't stand too close to the airlock when we're back on the ship, Pascal.
Why? Is there something wrong with the airlock?
I've dashed a knife in the maintenance access for you, with, instructions on how to use it to quietly bypass the guards.
see. That's why I love my son in.
Yes, it is sad that they weren't lucky. Otherwise, they'd have had the strength and constitution to emerge a better subject.
Breaking for cover! I don't see him.
Am not, nor have ever been, greatly fond of lurkers.
Minimizing exposure.
Third person mode in this game is so OP. Super OP. No recoil.
I've left some distraction devices in a floor panel by the scaffolding. Use them to breach the control room. Just wait a... Guns are pointing away from the position.
took was some light instruction and a restorative cocktail to abrade my imperfections.
Good. Those mechs should give you no more problems. Rendezvous with your crewmates outside and meet me at the skip labs as soon as possible. We're en route to the comms control module. Just need to deal with these guards, quiet-like. Give us a minute. Something's not right.
Whoa. Hold on. What's this doing here?
Was that an explosion? Avara, Pascal, do you copy? Niles, say something.
What the fuck just happened? I see smoke.
Attempting to resuscitate Agent Ibarra. Please stay clear. An unabridged debrief is not available at this time, but in the parlance of Agent Pascal, some crazy, censored, alert. This unit has lost contact with Agent Pascal. There is a 90% chance she is trapped under rubble. Triage protocols dictate stabilizing Agent Ibarra's vital signs before commencing recovery efforts. Please secure the area. Attempting to move Agent Ibarra is not advisable at this time. This unit will relocate Agent Ibarra to the incognito once he is stabilized or deceased. All other agents are per Earth Directorate guide.
Commander, guards are closing in on your location. Agent DeVries, we need an updated tactical report. We've got agents down.
This makes no sense. There were no hostiles in the immediate area. No logical cause for that explosion. There's nothing more we can do for them.
Straight to it, then.
Doesn't change our mission. No choice.
There's a fire? Matriarch, save us!
Obliterating final .000001% of
The turret is non-functioning.
our enemies of the Protectorate.
Dictates. Eye your neighbors carefully. Invasive elements! For our beneficent leader! Every day! Preserve set progress. Society demands perfect thoughts. Imperfection is impossible when the mind is a thing of symmetry. Laser neutralized.
They covet our due bounty.
That's somebody.
Freeloaders in our midst.
Serve the sovereign.
to just submit to your fate. Best to just submit to your fate.
Restoring the balance.
The turret, how the fuck did they take out the turret?
Best to just submit to your fate. Best to just submit to your fate. Okay, so I messed up a little bit. He's supposed to pop up later in the game and
kind of helped me, but who cares? You know what I'm saying? Like, who cares?
Our system is the best it's ever had. Perfection is perfect. Our paradigm is ironclad. Grenade vigilant!
Five-star grenade!
What in the void was going on out there? Did you think shooting up the place was a good idea right now? After what happened to Niles? You need to stop the tomfoolery, take the lift behind you, and get to me as soon as you can. It is imperative we retrieve this unsealed core and escape this station. Commander, be on your guard. I'm picking up increased security activity in your area. They'll be... See your location at any moment.
This is not a drill. Or it is, and we're being tested. It is not our place to question. Thinking never made anybody happy.
Commander, can you hear us? Something's wrong. We can't get into the skip lab, and DeVries isn't responding to our comms. In other words, we're...
subject
Have this off in a minute.
a glorious bounty for all.
It's over there.
Replenishing my firearm. Ammunition depleted. Vital cog.
Inclined to give chase.
All right, calling it quits.
Reconnoiter.
That's out of the ordinary. Back to it.
What?
Huh.
Endure. What's your purpose here? Inadequately armed in pluck and fortitude. Gloria, Arcadia, never to be outshone. Our colony, Arcadia, our home. Huh? Terminating this fruitless pursuance. Reporting is so neighborly, suspicion rightly so.
Boy, damn it! Can't you get anything right? You were supposed to be dead already. I should have known better than to underestimate someone who needs to gamble on anything and everything just to feel alive. Oh, an infuriating miscalculation on my part, but one that will soon be rectified. You think you can bait me with insults? I am a better agent than you could ever. Let me put this simply. Simple enough for even you to understand. The Grand Plan mandates this abomination of an experiment must die. And you along with it. Your righteousness is as unamusing as it is misplaced. Are you fair?
You're not hearing me, Val. They were out there for almost 10 years. You know what usually happens when someone left in suspended animation that long.
Explosive cell death may result from extended periods of suspended animation. Death occurs quickly as the human body rapidly liquefies.
Exactly. And it would be my fault it happens. I never should have stopped looking. I can't face the commander right now. Not like this. I'll be in the cockpit.
Welcome back to consciousness, Commander. Please accept your back pay for the previous mission. It has been prorated according to the mission's failure and your unapproved 3,468-day sabbatical. Some post-hibernation nausea is to be expected. Please direct any vomit away from your Valerie unit. Revival protocols mandate a physical and cognitive test to confirm mission readiness. This is to ensure no unexpected changes have occurred regarding your abilities, Commander. Due to your prior medical history and general fragility, this assessment is especially recommended. Say, Assessment complete. It appears you experienced some changes while in suspended animation, but nothing. An event summary will now be provided to improve your situational awareness, Commander. If you feel yourself beginning to liquefy at any point, please notify this unit. Following an aggressive merger between Anti-Cleo's and Spacer's Choice, the new corporate entity known as Anti's Choice invaded Arcadia. Anti's Choice claims they are following market demands and liberating Arcadia through the power of capitalism. Many have died. Unfortunately, their invasion fleet also exacerbated the rift anomaly created by Agent DeVries' sabotage of Horizon Point. This means no ship can enter or leave the colony. The rift also remains a threat to the colony. Current estimations suggest the rift will destroy Arcadia in the next 10 years. Give or take 7 to 8 years. Initiating reassurance. Do not worry, Commander. Prior to now, the probability of your intervention having, well, the rift is a low to medium priority concern. Agent Ibarra has expressed far more confusion and alarm about Agent DeVries' latest actions. It has been confirmed that Agent DeVries was responsible for downing the satellite. Agent Ibarra prioritized your recovery above pursuing Agent DeVries. This involved disassembling and rebuilding the astrogator to allow the incognito. This unit has observed a marked improvement in Agent Ibarra's hygiene regimen since the satellite was brought down. He is shaving again and routinely changes his clothing. Final update. Due to the deaths of every other squad member, Agent Ibarra is now a full agent. He is currently in the cockpit. Please...
jigsaw pieces, but no.
It should be no simple thing to do. Turning relative, the friends your peers and more celebrating, singing. It's what we all strive for. Celebrate the turn. It's what we all strive for. Celebrate the turning. What we all strive for.
Records indicate that lockboxes, such as the two housed in this dispenser, were originally part of a failed smuggling operation. After discovering the first lockbox, Agent Ibarra, unfortunately, due to a jam, the dispenser is currently inoperable. Agent Ibarra deprioritized its repair in order to focus on rescue to preserve the integrity of the contents. Brute force is inadvisable. Theorizing. Extracting the contents from the first lockbox may disencumber the dispenser, allowing it to return to normal operation. This unit has an advanced decryption key that can open the first lockbox, Commander.
Is a fellow subject lacking the appropriate seal?
Agent Ibarra updated this unit's security helpful addendum. Scans also indicate an Auntie's Choice an Earth Directorate agent prepares for all eventualities, including but not limited to unpremeditated. Additionally, the second lock. Please do not. This unit may suffer an upgrade. Please. Congratulations on your acquisition of the dematerializer. The dispenser is now functioning normally. Your ability to conceal homicides has also been increased by 85.9%.
Years and I still can't get my head around what Augustine did. Sacrificing her whole team. And for what? What did our blood pay for? Oh, Commander. Thought you were Val. Glad to see you up and ambling about. And not, human stew. You know, when I first learned some of the escape pods made it away from the station, I'd hoped. I did search for you, Commander. Just as soon as I was able. Might be you're giving me more grace than I deserve, but either way, thank you. So then, I gather Val's described our state of affairs?
Confirmed. The commander has received a full briefing on the following topics: the invasion of Arcadia, the Rift, and Agent DeVries' survival.
DeVries. Would have been better if she joined the dead. I figured she'd done just that until I got the alert that she brought down the Earth Directorate satellite. If she's of a mind to, she could use the information on that thing to destabilize the Rift and destroy Arcadia. She was one of us, Commander. It's our responsibility to stop her.
Acts of unprovoked violence are not sanctioned by the Earth Directorate except on occasions of premeditated.
She's going to ground now, but as part of her original she did file a protocol, established a safe room there. Wager that's where we'll find clues from your lips written into law. Just to be clear, we might wasn't no.
Protectorate sanctioned wireless. Social guidance and approved messaging, punctuated by acceptable music.
And the sovereign embodies and executes on it throughout history. Human societies were constantly out of balance. Individualism ran rampant. Depletion of resources and lack of community led to terrible suffering. Poor dears didn't have the firm, benevolent hand of the sovereign to guide them. Here on Eden, we all enjoy the full luxury the paradigm affords us. A perfect life of contentment and plenty. Love, community, purpose, time for recreation. We sleep well at night.
Sounding glib? That ain't it.
Many of you are wondering, what is Auntie's Choice?
Nominally.
Can't say the same for the trooper.
Auntie's Choice is a lawful entity formed under the legally binding Global Corporate Treaty of Versailles. Capable of entering into contracts, owning assets, and existing indefinitely for the express purpose of executing its fiduciary duties to its board of directors and to Auntie herself.
See? It's quite simple. Now, why don't you get to shopping?
Now, upward and onward. This is one of my favorites, though admittedly I'm far from discerning.
Wireless Free Arcadia presents our top
Confronting
requested
threat.
marketing melody, Force Rockets by the Herschel Sisters.
Get the water! Over here! Hey! Got a distraction for you!
Welcome to Fairfield, now under the new... I'd usually ask if you were affiliated with the previous regime, but you lack the bewildered gaze of a yay-saying protectorate subject. Even so, going to have to ask you to identify yourself. Still a war on and all. Huh. Really? Everyone knows we're cultivating our sprat population for a new deep-fried snack line. So I refuse to fall for such a ham-handed attempt at dissemblance. Look, we're Auntie's Choice. Lying's fine. We downright admire it even, if you pull it off. Next time, try a little harder. End of the day, we let most anybody in. Bottom line's all we care about is our bottom line. That'll be all. Unless you got any questions before you're on your way. As I've never heard of her, can't say I can. Seems like Minister Milk on the way from the landing pad had a convoy out that way. They're overdue. See any sign of them? Damnation. I had a friend on that detail. He always carried this, keepsake. And welcome to Fairfield, the official new home of free trade and self-reliance on Eden.
When you're ready for me, Doc, I'll be over here. Definitely not in excruciating pain.
When your ship's adrift and lost, and the crew starts drawing lots, why won't your mates when you've got force rockets? Force rockets. Force rockets. Put a rocket in your pocket and launch your lunch today. Put a rocket in your pocket and launch your lunch today.
I must ask you to hold still.
Stop that scrounging around. Takes all sorts.
That was sponsored by Auntie's Choice Office of Munitions and Catering. Time to restock your arsenal? Planning a key business dinner or banquet event? They have everything you need in one place. I consider this song a real standout number. Assuming you have taste, you surely will as well.
Crab witch, a sandwich made from crab will make some mighty fine treat. Crab witch, taste the sandwich you want to eat. A Crabble sandwich is so easy to eat, but only once our chemistricians process the meat to turn a bottom feeder into instant lunch. It's quite the branding feat. Crabble says it can be beat.
Excuse me, that Chemset is not a toy.
Crabble can be more than just a song.
Injuries detected. Please seek medical assistance prior to... How may this unit assist you, Commander?
A sandwich made with Crabble makes a mighty fine treat.
In future, I'd appreciate you keeping your unsanitized hands to yourself. I'm gonna have to re-sterilize that Chemset now. And I just cleaned it 2 weeks ago. No, that doesn't look right at all. Please do not try to administer whatever that is to anyone. My morgue is already near capacity.
You know, Doc, actually feeling a lot better.
What's that burning smell? Oh, good. I think the saw's all warmed up.
Don't mean to sound unsociable, but wouldn't mind conversating a bit, though. Anything to take my mind off the pain.
This unit.
Reassure. I guess that's something. I was on sentry duty, bravely surveying our perimeter for threats, when a protectorate drone... It was all going fine until the damn thing blasts me while I'm reloading. Mighty uncourteous, you ask me. Trooper, you know what? As for the rest of these fine folk, they were attacked by... the man in charge, Commander Torres, is playing... I suppose it could be worse. At least Command's not throwing us at that relay station. Can't imagine the casualties he'd be dealing with then. Well, Cole's got the saloon up and running now. I don't know. You some kind of doctor type?
Don't try to make your own Crabble repass. Trust me when I say that it
Well, all right then. Just hope you're not squeamish. Really? There's a bit of good news to brighten my day. think. I was working myself into a right fret.
Consume at your own risk. Crabwich. It tastes almost decent.
That sounds great. I'm sure Doc Barnes would appreciate the help. You'll find.
She's just a
Liver ain't the lily kind. Tell it to me.
There is good news, however. I recently Oh, I'm sorry. You must be my replacement since you're so clearly qualified to do my job.
Official frequency of Auntie's Choice.
I am not required to answer that.
Say, how sore are my pockets gonna be after all this, Doc? Don't suppose there's a discount for only taking a portion of the leg?
I'm not running a charity. If you desire full treatment, you'll pay full cost. If that's a problem, seek compensation from your commanding officer.
Makes it, grows it, or smelts it.
Come join Auntie's family. Help make us even larger.
Okay, back to business. Thank you so much for...
A kind, if naive, offer. Unless you have thousands of bits to burn, any amount you could provide would be a drop in the tank at best. My services do not come cheaply.
This is a mighty big decision, Doc. Can I have a moment to noodle on it?
I don't encourage delays, but very well. It'll take a few minutes for me to warm up the saw anyway.
And my terms are quite straightforward.
Short of you skipping back in time and ordering the coagulant I need, I doubt anything can be done to accelerate the timetable for treating these soldiers. I can barely get the damn thing to produce antiseptic, so I sincerely doubt it. But if you've the training to work such a machine, you're welcome to try. Now, was there anything else? Here are my supplies.
Or your ends just won't quite meet. I can lend you all the bits you'll ever need. But the loan that you request includes compound interest in addition to my standard service fees. Oh, I am the uncomplicated loner.
Why are you pestering me? Do I look like...
Take this admonishment.
But without...
Literally, probably not very dexterously. Metaphorically, well, excuse me, I'm in the middle of a private consultation.
Say, how sore are...
I'm not running a charity. If you desire full treatment, you'll pay full... Well then, she should have thought about that before...
This is...
I don't encourage delays, but very well. At the moment, yes, it's only medical, Doctor. We also have Dr. Tinsley, but... And then there's Erickson. Something happened with a drone. I don't know. Oh, good lad. But he's mistaken. It's not more hands I need, but resources. Short of you skipping back in time and ordering the coagulant I need, I doubt anything can be done to accelerate the time. I am a doctor, not a... Now, was there anything else?
There's a cost you can't complete, or your ends just won't quite meet. I can
keep your petty skepticism. I'll pay my tab in no time. Swear, I don't look like you've had your share of troubles. Ever had the perfect opportunity just slip through your fingers? I had just the thing to get me a fast... My path there might be lousy with Raptidons. Couldn't or wouldn't go into detail. Complete rube. Didn't even ask about condition. My Kelvin Tran rookie card isn't even ultra fine. Opportunistically leveraging difficult predicaments. That's the Auntie's Choice way. I have a few bits I can offer you. Not much, but if it turns out a roaring success like it ought to, and I get a fat promotion, I promise I'll see you're taken care of later. Splendid. Go parlay with Jackson Plum up at Spire Grove. It's some kind of agricultural harvesting encampment southwest of here, near a mess of them rocky spires. He'll provide the agreed-upon schematics. So close, but so far away. Edible spacesuits and ray specs.
And she'll give you some new glitz. Give Auntie Broadcasting only the most profitable news, music, and honest product endorsements.
The door this tough? They must be storing something good in there.
Yeah, guns, armor, probably some ammunition too. Honestly, Kemp ain't that much of a mystery.
We have a wide range of goods.
Leave me be. Have you two come to mock me like your fellow dullards? Perhaps if you rub together your only 2 brain cells, you might even come up with something approaching cutting. No. Wait. You're not some corporate simpleton, are you? On the contrary, you have the manner of an officer about you. Someone who understands the substantive weight of command.
The fact that any kind of parasite found in an Auntie's Choice product is provided free of charge and is not the property of
From your tone, am I to suppose it didn't end well?
said parasite absolves Auntie's Choice of any
Then we share that much in common. My last mission did not exactly go according to plan either, as my imprisonment no doubt suggests. Please, allow me to start over. I am Warden Sterling, dedicated servant of the Protector of Arcadia and caretaker of worlds, the Sovereign Henry Varick.
Perfect for breakfast or an afternoon treat. Straight from the box or eaten with lunch. There's always time.
I'm not that kind of warden. It's a title of distinction for those who serve in the Protectorate military, short for Warden of the Realm.
Authentic that way. Purple Berry Crunch is for you and for me. And as always, it is parasite free.
And if I did? What a strange argument. Obviously, I would prefer the contents of the armory remain with the Protectorate, but circumstances being what they are, perhaps you're right. We need more privacy before continuing this conversation. Go to the back of the building, and I shall meet you at the window of my cell. I'll be waiting.
That guard wasn't being ironical about the giant hologram over Town Hall. Well, guess we ought to go acquaint ourselves with that minister like she
Boy,
said.
take this terminal and trash it. That's it. I need a smoke.
Purple Berry Crunch. Purple Berry Crunch. Spelled with a K.
We should be able to speak freely here without the risk of being overheard.
Purple Berry Crunch is for you and for me. And is always
Had you been born in the Protectorate, that passion for discreet service would have been rewarded with assignment to the Sentinels. A loss for us all, no doubt. Now, we were speaking of finding a way into the armory, yes? There's an entrance on the roof by which you may gain ingress. Had these two dolts bothered to do even the most cursory inspection, they'd have found it.
When we here at Wireless Free Arcadia
I leave that to you to discover. Be grateful I offered you this much. That is all I have for you. I must recuse myself now, lest I draw undue attention and be subjected to another lecture on the benefits of the free market. Goodbye, and pray we never meet outside this constabulary. I will, of course, be required by duty to meet you as an adversary under such circumstances.
Human error. Moving on. A recent report on the new Sprats Up condiment substitute currently rolling out in test markets claimed the product has a might tangy 110% real Sprat flavor. Correction. Sprats Up actually contains real Sprat flavoring. Still a might tangy though. That part's 110% correct. Okay, enough corrections. So we made a few mistakes. No need to keep harping on them for law's sake. Now, on to other things. This one reminds me of the morning we drove the Protectorate from Fairfield. A good day for personal freedom and fair trade.
Whoa! How in the blazes did you get in there?
Appreciate your help. These weapons are gonna save lives.
Huh. Guns after all. Most of these irons look pretty old-fashioned, too. A bit lackluster, if you ask me.
Yeah, it's real sad how our trainees will have the armaments to defend us now. I swear, Kemp, sometimes I wonder about you. Anyway, thanks for your help, friend. We were nigh at our wits' end trying to get into that armory. Now we can stop speculating on what's inside and actually do some work.
What do you think, Murph? Guess we could make this some kind of tax write-off.
If anyone asks, you're a professional we hired through the proper channels. Definitely not some nobody drifted in from the Aether. Understood? Good. Appreciate your help. These weapons are gonna save lives. On our side, anyway.
Don't go into that cheap saloon if you got a lick of gumption. They got no tomorrow. Why do you think I'm out here? Has nothing to do with my current and very temporary shortage of funds.
Our target audience here is people who want to forget their worries, and sometimes their names.
One of my copious direct reports. Rest assured, I'm making adequate progress in my... Time for another performance review already. Apologies, I'm still applying the required elbow grease to scour these surfaces, just like a novice facility sanitizer should. Many thanks for the validation. I don't suppose you can spread the word of my competency. I desperately seek to avoid yet another demotion. This meritocratic society is still so foreign. The workplace skullduggery, the prioritizing of self over community, the excessively colorful nutrition.
Next up, the real reason wireless free Arcadia exists. Advertising.
It surely is. I was a drone operator right here in Fairfield. Gave nigh on 50 years of zealous service at my terminal before Auntie showed us the wonders of consumerism. Never even heard the phrase job security up until a month ago, but it seems I lack it. Can barely keep up with all these gumptious sorts.
Banana peels and tobacco and husks for the perfect combination of crunchy and chewy.
Try it today.
And buy an extra bar to share with a chum.
Fine. Let us proceed.
Oh, you're right. I wanted change. Whole reason I left the Protectorate in the first place. No sense complaining about the means now.
Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down. Pick it up, tip it up, plug it down. It's Fizzos, Fizzos. We love Fizzos, Fizzos, Spectrum Vodka. Red and green and black and blue. Milky white and orange too. Yellow, even violet. Spectrum makes you smile, yeah. Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down. Pick it up, tip it up, plug it down. It's Fizzos, Fizzos. We love Fizzos, Fizzos, Spectrum Vodka.
Welcome to the Name Pending Saloon, purveyor of spirits and stimuli. What'll it be, stranger? That is an ensuing step on my 19-point business plan. Trying to find a name that would convince patrons to spend their hard-earned bits here. Like to hear a few contenders? At present, my top favorites are 1. The Drunken Haggler, 2. Accessories, 3. Absinthe-Minded, 4. The Name Pending Saloon. It remains. Or should I say, name still pending. What'll it be, stranger?
You crave more colors through the gauntlet down. Now Spectrum Vodka comes in brown. All the colors don't overthink.
Why, sure. You'd be surprised how much loose talk and idle speculation occurs around here. What, between the Protectorate defectors, finally able to speak their minds, and all our off-duty Antes employees carping about work and the war. Any particular topic you have in mind? Oh, Minister Milverstreet's blessed with the gift of gab. Swear he could sell bypass shunts to a Raptidon. Ain't one of them falsely magniloquent types, though. Sincere fella. Shares command of Fairfield with Acquisitions Officer Carr. She's blunt and murderous. 2 traits Auntie's Choice highly prizes in a commander of corporate forces. To say they have differing approaches to leadership is like saying, gee, suns are hot, whilst being incinerated in a solar eruption. Vox Station's run by a brigadier by the name of Montelli. Sounds like he's as much a danger to his own troops as ours. Real piece of work, even by Protectorate standards. Reportedly enamored of show trials and summary executions. Tell you one thing you can't avoid, the bridge. No other way around it, and at present, it's held by Protectorate forces. We have a small contingent of troops bivouacked nearby. Forward Operating Base, they call it. You're asking me for the particulars of a high-level corporate acquisition. Like, they merged, rebranded. My pleasure. Got anything for me in return?
There was a lonesome boy with a hapless frown, whose luck spun around when Auntie came to town. A marketeer who spotted a kid with nothing to lose. Offered the boy a deal that he couldn't refuse. Yes, Auntie welcomes you with arms open wide.
Apologies, but tall tales and poorly formed fabrications failed to impress me much. Here I was hoping you'd have a good story for me in exchange, but oh well. Not everyone's a seasoned raconteur. Pick your poison.
The only thing that matters is the bottom line. You buy low, you sell high, you profit more. You cut the cost, you raise your prices, profit soar. The joy of laissez-faire. Oh, you know it well. Make an Auntie proud. Well, wouldn't that be swell? Blow, cat, blow.
People think I got ejected from the saloon because I'm 3 sheets to the wind. Well, maybe I am drunk. Drunk on bold ideas.
You cut the cost, you raise your prices, profits soar, and the joy of laissez-faire. Oh, you know it well. Making Auntie proud, well, wouldn't that be swell? Come on, kids, let's go! Impeccable style. Oh, can't you see? Yes, we need to tribute to Auntie's family. I never worked for him, then it can work for you. You could be the next Auntie's favorite nephew. You buy low, you sell high, you profit more. You cut the cost, you raise your prices, profits soar. The joy of laissez-faire. Oh, you know it well. Making Auntie proud, well, wouldn't that be swell? Come on, cats, let's go one more time. Oh, let's go. Swing it now. Oh, yeah. That's the ticket. You buy low, you sell high, you profit more. You cut the cost, you raise your prices, profits soar. The joy of laissez-faire. Oh, you know it well. Making Auntie proud, well, wouldn't that be swell? We're making Auntie proud, well, wouldn't that be
Yet you see fit to keep me in a constant state of consternation. With each unauthorized act, you jeopardize our hold of Fairfield.
Yes, but you must understand, the Protectorate citizenry is a hair's breadth from defection. Within the week, I'm certain.
Certain? Like the week prior and the week didn't.
No. Yes. Good. And while you're at it, you might want to look into your security situation, Commander. I'm not accustomed to an audience when addressing my subordinates.
Who in the void? Eavesdropping on Auntie's choice business is like to get a body shot for spine. Though you're not wanting for Moxie. I'll give you that.
Hold 'em.
A surprisingly good point. Especially from you. She only forbade us using our own personnel. Be a whole other matter were a stranger to happen to aid one of us. But which? Well, you seem an observant sort, so I expect you'll tire of Milver Street's bluster soon enough. Come see me before agreeing to whatever absurdity he proposes. Unlike him, I have some work actually befitting your time.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am D.B. Milver Street, Minister of Marketing, Duke of Demographics, Commercial Condit... I do not, but I'm hardly the type to beg and ask for nothing in return. Tell me.
Absolutely not.
Is this a bad time to mention I can read lips?
No whole-side office with an Elysium view.
But surely a go-getter like yourself has more ambitious goals on our island. Share them with me, and we can brave them to... Admirably enterprising, though I suspect you may be disappointed on both fronts. I surmise that you require, better yet, helping me shall result in our saving dozens, no, hundreds of lives. Your conscience shall be renewed.
Vanderbilt for a job not well done. The only airlocks fit for trash disposal are those far from my office. Nothing ruins a view like a constant...
You're a hard sell.
Now
If I attain my goals, I suspect I shall find it far easier to ascend within Auntie's choice. And I'm especially willing to aid you. Did that get your attention?
over your shoulder, because I probably...
Auntie may demand Carr and I do nothing, but the Protectorate utilizes a procedure known as mental refreshment. I previously sent a grafted soldier, Trooper Sealong, to retrieve said information, but I've not heard from her. Yes, one additional word of warning. The good Commander Carr shall not take kindly to your working with me, though that is a bridge most worth burning, in my estimate.
Who did I see riding with me? The self-made market legend herself. Paragon of do-it-yourself. Slayer of unlucrative bureaucracy. Highest rung on our brave new
Watch yourself, friend.
I saw my opportunity, and I took it. I said, Auntie, a moment of your time. Have you any tips for a bottom runger who's lost on the climb? See, I tried my best to urge her, because I...
Watch out for that Auntie Cleo. I know she don't look it, but she's more dangerous than she seems. Even the whole of Spacer's Choice couldn't outmaneuver her.
And this is what she said to me.
You're here early. I'm Officer Babylon. Now, not to say I question the presence of a wayward sightseer in the midst of a war-torn waste, but it might be safer for us both if I knew your purpose.
Makes you 110% everything you'd ever hope to be.
The Vox, eh? Bent on bloody self-destruction, I could just have my troops dispatch you, save you the effort. Although if you were keen on continuing to draw breath, perhaps you and I could broker a deal. There are Protectorate vitals need bled. You could do the bleeding. This fine settlement is Fairfield. Once in the Protectorate's grasping claws, when we arrived it was thick with yaysayers, a hair's breadth away from sacrificing themselves to their old masters. Now they've seen the golden glow of the free market. Entertaining as it is to root out dozens of entrenched, suicidally murderous subjects, I'd take the efficiency of capitulation any day. Only thing not suspicious in this life is when a body points a gun at you. You can rest assured I don't expect these turncoats are as true as their word. We keep them away from heavy machinery and weapons, and we make them earn their keep. Through that, any who ain't truly converted will learn, sooner or later.
She said, persuade them that a better me liberates us.
My employer would assuredly be filled with wrath if it were my forces I were committing. But enlisting a free... If you fail, I'll be out nothing. And I want the Protectorate war effort exsanguinated. You want into the Vox Relay. There's a particular holding we shelled early in the war. Name of Euphoria Coast Automech Repair Center. Deserves a raising for the length of its blasted name alone. My scouts report recent Protectorate attempts to bring it back to functioning. I need the place sabotaged, lest Automechs return to aid the Protectorate war effort in droves. Should note, the ministers like to take our working together as a personal affront. Aid me, and I suspect he'll rescind any offer he may have made to you.
I saw time for one more lesson, so I shot her one last question. I said, but I worry about reprisals when dealing with my rivals. Suppose I can't outdo or outthink the vast herds. She said,
If all else fails, kill the bastards. They're playing checkers. You're playing chess. They think you'll retreat, but that's when you press. The game is cutthroat, so be a cutthroat.
she said, do what you can and do what you must to get far ahead, but never get caught. Do what you must and do what you can. Ignore all the rules and never get caught. Never get caught. Never get caught. Never get caught. Oh, never get caught. Never get caught. Oh, never get caught. Never get caught. My corporate seal had been revived. Soon enough, the lift arrived. Our time had come to an end. Auntie quickly penned an invoice for her time, and smiling, she said,
This is how you climb. There's no such thing as free advice, dear.
Auntie's Choice is all about choice. From 15 different kinds of fresh from frozen meats to canned animals.
Could be direct. Feign that you're an assistant of some kind. though you'd have to have some know-how regarding engineering. But a simpler path would be paying a visit to the Ministry of Accuracy, liberating some credentials. Yaysayers ain't capable of suspecting a piece of paper.
Okay, back to business. This is for anyone out there who just lost out on a big promotion. Keep your chin up. Next time.
Do you suggest that our good minister has lost patience with playing fair and now seeks to delve? Milver Street's grinning manipulation won't earn nothing but more of our own dead. Work with me. Certainly could. The repair center itself needs to think all you...
Commander, there is a 98.7% chance that hunting ammunition...
I can only...
Welcome, welcome. See anything you like?
Knock off the funny business.
Try, never settle for less. True what they say, money buys happiness. Work extra shifts, you can sleep later. We've got the
all
tools
sorts.
to make you better than nature. Auntie is the best choice. Bringing betterment to keep us content. Auntie is the best choice. No product testing to do, means cheaper prices for you. Auntie is the best choice. Feel the benefits of spending your bits.
Stop that
She's just the
scrounging
best
around.
choice. It's Auntie's. It's Auntie's choice.
Well, if it isn't it, what I meant to say is that we now have the new improved Purple Berry Crunch. Now with 10% more. Oh, no? Wait, is it customary to hand out prizes to newcomers? Apologies for the blunder. Anyway, let's try this again. Welcome to More Perfect Goods. A proud... Thanks for noticing. All part of the presentation, of course. Think success, present success, be success. It'd be a mite tricky for anyone to swipe something when I'm standing right here. Nothing gets past these peepers. I've been working the store going on a few weeks now. Got promoted shortly after Auntie's Choice liberated Fairfield. Still finding my stride with all the marketing suavities, as you witnessed. Advertising's been a right struggle to get a hold of, much to my chagrin. I don't mean... In the Protectorate, we were told our wants didn't matter as long as our... Took Auntie's aptitude and added. Now here I am, manager of the best little disc... Not enough about me. What's your story? What bring... Anyway, can I tempt you into buying something? I'm sure you'll...
this episode of Big Game Hunter. We go bug hunting on the Elysium moon of Dorado.
I'm Pierce Huntley, VP of Xenobiological Exploitation. For the past fiscal year, I've been on a profit safari across the Arcadia system, helping everyone from lower management to members of the board tap into each planet's zoological equity. Every episode, I focus on a different species to tell you the risks. Watch out for its tusks! The rewards. Don't see a Raptidon venom sac like that every day. And what each animal brings to the table. Auntie Cleo says the universe is full of things that want to kill you. But what doesn't kill you boosts your net worth. This is Big Game
Auntie
Hunter.
insists they're the next big money-making opportunity. Between you and me...
Brought to you by Auntie's Choice Lift-Off Laxative and each washroom mission with a successful splash pad. I'm on Dorado, soaking up solar particles in Golden Ridge. Sounds like a million-bit piece of real estate. Too bad all the glitters here is fool's gold. We're prospecting for a different kind of pay dirt. A creature with 8 legs and 2 venomous injectors. The Varachnid. Not my kind of quarry. Gives me the whim-whams. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't contractually obligated. But let's cut to the hunt. Here in Golden Ridge, we'll find a Varachnid breed encrusted with crystals, which only improves their unsettling appearance in that it helps them blend in. Plenty of nastier variations out there. This whole system needs an exterminator. These jumbo bugs are deadly from any distance. They'll cover a quarter furlong in a single leap and tear you apart before you know they're near. Some breeds hurl sticky silk globs. You know what? No need to track one of these spiders down. Listeners get the gist. Oh, security team spotted one nearby. Little bugger, skin in the fuck! Zoological equity.
Welcome, welcome. See anything you like?
On a different species to tell you the risks. Watch out for its tusks! The rewards. Don't see a Raptidon venom sac like that every day. And what each animal brings to the table. Auntie Cleo says the universe is full of things that want to kill you. But what doesn't kill you boosts your net worth. This is Big Game Hunter. Brought to you by Auntie's Choice Lift-Off Laxative and every washroom mission with a successful splashdown. I'm on Dorado, soaking up solar particles in Golden Ridge. Sounds like a million-bit piece of real estate. Too bad all that glitters here is fool's gold. But we're prospecting for a different kind of pay dirt. A creature with 8 legs and 2 venomous injectors. The Varachnid. Not my kind of quarry. Gives me the whim-whams. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't contractually obligated. But let's cut to the hunt. Here in Golden Ridge, we'll find a Varachnid breed encrusted with crystals, which only improves their unsettling appearance in that it helps them blend in. Plenty of nastier variations out there. This whole system needs an exterminator. These jumbo bugs are deadly from any distance. They'll cover a quarter furlong in a single leap and tear you apart before you know they're near. Some breeds hurl sticky silk claws. You know what? No need to track one of these spiders down. Listeners get the gist. Oh, security team split.
Why do you corporate folks do all the hard work instead of letting audience?
We better have a look.
Because we get paid.
Little fucker's skinning up behind me. It's on me.
I'm simply not credulous enough to accept this is where I've ended up. Doing at least 3 lackeys. Or a full half-dozen automix.
Best way to deal with swarms is plasma grenades. Burn the whole colony in one fiery swoop. And don't underestimate traps. Arachnids don't have the gray to skitter
I'd
around.
welcome you, would-be consumer, but we are not a retail operation. Please visit the various consumer break. So, is there anything else, or can I get back to work? You read my terminal? Not so. Why are you so interested? You know, I've been looking for some backfills with the kind of cleverness usually only found on the seedy lower decks of the claim. Feel like making a few bits? I'm part of Sub Rosa. We're a group of merchants, information. We're the best way to get things done in anti-space. If you're... They were rubes. Nitwits. They had to... So, long as your brain pan's filled with more than a half-dead sprat spinning on a rusty wheel. Well, isn't that just wonderful? And it's already been resold, so having it in our system could become... Because we are the Black... Sub... Trust me, for both short-term benefits and long-term prospects, you want to be our friend. And I'll be waiting.
Wait. Nope. Heavens. Auntie, you scared the living daylights out of me. Shouldn't sneak up on a man like that. Good way to earn a bullet betwixt the eyes. Guess I should apologize for all that hullabaloo before. Just mistook you for another unfleshly manifestation. Beg pardon, but I'm accounted for. No, I was. At any rate, the only thing I'm interested in picking up are clues. Though I haven't had much luck there, neither. Look, I know how it sounds, like I'm a few crabbles short of a hurt, but just hear me out. It all started the other night. Saw a personage leaving the greenhouse, late. Figured it for Emily, but when I asked her about it, she didn't know what I was... Happened again the next night. Gave chase that time, but lost him hereabouts. I turned a corner and they'd up and vanished. I've knocked on doors, peeped a few, but then a being of pure information probably... Well, maybe? I still don't know all the... Yeah, we are all molecular machines and what... I certainly...
I suppose it was only a matter of time until we were discovered. But what an odd thing to die for. Apples. Spare me such timid dribble. We needn't waste time bandying lies. Of course, I know why you're really here. You have come to exact retribution for our larceny at your greenhouse. The greenhouse's stolen bounty offered a healthy alternative to gorging ourselves on that vending machine poison. Alas, I was spotted on 1 or 2 forays. Starving? Hardly. We have greater stores of strength than you suppose. This hunger is a momentary distraction, nothing more.
It's Auntie's choice.
Do not speak of biology to me, interloper. We are not the same. I am built in accordance with the If you are conniving for...
Thought I saw you disappear in here. Oh, seems I've stumbled into quite the shindig. You lot been hiding out in here all this time? Touch cramped, ain't it?
Every budget, from the most extravagant to the most bit-minded of customers.
Please, stay. It would please me to end the lives of 2 invaders as opposed to 1.
Not very copacetic, are you folks?
If this exchange is not to your liking, I can accommodate you with a bullet instead.
Parasite-free purple berries.
The term parasite-free indicates the fact that any kind of parasite found in an Auntie's Choice product is provided free of charge and is not the product.
Spare me your insults. They mean less than nothing coming from the mouth of a corporate pet.
Choice of any legal responsibility in perpetuity throughout the galaxy. Now,
I would sever my own hands at the wrist rather than sign a corporate contract.
dancing is presently allowed.
Purple berry crunch is crispy and sweet.
A generous offer. But we prefer to die in the service of the sovereign.
Straight from the box. Or eat with
I will admit, dying like a cornered sprat is not the righteous future the Order predicted for me as a child. But what other option is there? Failure is disallowed. Surrender is treason.
Purple berry crunch is for you and for me. And as always, it is parasite free.
You must think highly of your skills to believe you would come out on top during an engagement. But undoubtedly, there would be casualties. Very well. With so many invaders yet to slay, I would be remiss to relinquish our lives in such an unworthy duel. We surrender.
I killed their ass last time. I didn't even know I could really talk to her. What the
Slick
fuck?
talking. Can't believe you got them to surrender without firing a shot. I thought for sure we'd have to blast our way out of here. Guess I had this mystery all wrong. Small part of me was hoping... Nah, never mind. It's downright foolish. I lost a friend in the invasion. A good friend. Thought maybe all this was her trying to send me a message of some kind. Like I said, foolish. She was. Yeah. Well, that romantic entanglements ain't exactly encouraged between troopers, especially in the same division. But I digress. Thanks for your help.
Why do you linger? Do you enjoy watching
What more
us
could
so
you want from
abased?
us? Spare me your falsities. No need for that.
Purple berry crunch spelled with a K. Because it is far more authentic that way. Purple berry crunch is for you and for me. And it's always parasite free.
You're listening to Wireless Free Arcadia for music, entertainment, and the latest from the front.
We're off to be refreshed, so mentally refreshed.
Juliana. Even though I now rank among the Protectorate's foes, I hoped you would return to me. Every night I would sneak out of Fairfield, despite the danger, desperate to find you. Hoping you would see fit to join your wife. Yet no one has heard from you since you went to the Skycutter facility. Not in 2 weeks. I can only assume the worst. I don't think I can stay in this town any longer. Perhaps
Emmeline will be pleased not to have to worry
if
about
I
her fruits
return
and
to
such
suffer
going
the
missing.
Protectorate's justice, I shall at least learn what became of you. And if you are gone, I hope I shall be executed. Then at least we shall be together.
Stomping out ideas, reporting on your views, support the sovereign. No need for confusion. And so we're finally thought free, and we're feeling proud. Now that we can
DeVries sure has some cheek putting Earth Director in some.
My cover story has seen the call. I was able to. I have hacked. Well, I have. With the complete, I can only. My seems a call. I was able to eat. I have hacked. Well, I have. I didn't. All that was. Well, I don't. And
I can't believe this. Void me if I understand any of it. I mean, she wasn't a damn scientician. DeVries may have saved me on Triangulum, but I wasn't the only one looked up to her. Lots of the other recruits talked about it too. Back at the academy.
Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless presents Red Cloak.
We all thought she was the pinnacle of what an agent should be. Tough, smart. Ain't a job she couldn't get done. And better and faster than everyone else. Inspired all of us.
Senses ever keen, the eyes of the sovereign, watching you.
Reckon so. Figure my own, and then she betrayed us. Tried telling myself it was an accident, but now we've got the cold, hard proof it wasn't. Law only, the Order of the Ascent is just another sect of the Order of Scientific. Believe it, for 10 years, I mean, she always struck me as so pragmatic, real sensible-like. Never figured she'd go all in on predictions from a bunch of monks. Used to think they were good people trying to do right by their beliefs. But if they put the idea in DeVries' head to leave us for dead, I don't take. But when those beliefs start to require hurting others, even kill, no. But to your point, holding someone who's wrong. You forget we're on the same side here, Commander? I'm not the only one DeVries wronged. She robbed you of 10 years of your life. Don't you want recompense for that?
Redemption of these misguided foes in the 4th and final episode. Order.
Glad we're of an accord. Whatever her plans. Reckon he's got.
Now is the time for
I wasn't reading. Yeah, nah. I'm like, yeah, let's kill her. I mean, he was standing on business. Yeah, fuck that shit. We kill her.
Weapons, greedy corporatists. I'm certain my reformed order will overlook your lapse in judgment if you turn over Red Cloak. Isn't that right?
Yes. In fact, we are willing to add an additional 3% to the agreed upon payment to encourage your compliance in our deal by 22%.
Suddenly, consumerism isn't so appealing. Red Cloak's inspiring resistance to our brand loyalizer has demonstrated the failings of our morally bankrupt society.
Impossible. We predicted with 47% certainty that this, in your vernacular, was a... Force plus mass equals squared.
It appears that you're...
cover story seems a call. I was able to. I hacked into their. Well, I have little. The complete. I can only. I'd even create all that was left. Well, I don't. And
I can't believe it. I mean, she wasn't a damn scientician. She said it herself. She didn't understand all of it, the math. So what was she thinking? How can you be so even-tempered about this? I know you didn't know her like I did. Damn it! I never wanted to talk. DeVries may have saved me on Triangulum, but I wasn't the only one. Y'all thought she was the pinnacle of what an agent should be. Tough, smart, figure my, and then she betrayed us. Tried telling myself it was an accident, but now, believe 10 years ago, I mean, she always struck me as so, I don't take, but when those beliefs start to require hurting others, even killing them, that's worth questioning their virtue.
Facility east of Fairfield near the Broken Spire. It is impervious to infiltration thanks to its unflagging automechanical.
If only DeVries had shared whatever her plans. She started reckoning it's got to.
Would dare set foot within sensor range. Let them. Prudence dictates. Those who live solely for themselves die alone. Also painfully and bullet-riddled.
Next up.
Here's a little number to get your feet tapping and your mind meditating on the perfection of Protectorate's side.
Ugh.
Pulverizing them suffice? No. Approach with less haste next time, won't you? Copernicus may be I am Ethel Tinsley, chimeric scientist. I'm responsible. Officer Carr has been in a state waiting for me to one might say I'm perhaps a bit on edge. Folk here have grown weary, shall we say? If you two have spotted the chasm between them, I fear the Protectorate have already pinpointed the way with which to exploit it. I'm unused to the way things are done here, I suppose. The Protectorate leadership never behaved in such a manner. The fact is that those two never got along particularly well, even under the best of circumstances. One wishes to woo Protectorate subjects to our ranks. The other wishes to secure a decisive victory with weaponry and technology. As for which approach is best, I wish I knew. Have they? Goodness. Then it seems things are more precarious than I realized. If you do intend to lend your aid to the Minister or Officer Carr, I only ask that you consider the ramifications. Very well. I ought to focus more on my work than on... I work directly with Officer Carr and her soldiers to ensure in theory, they'll be trusted to guard our most precious... Trust me, they are safer here than... I would not be here if this experiment was still...
Signs of corrosion. Exhaust manifold still warm. Come on.
next, a small sampling of Protectorate Abundance.
Come on, baby. I can't help you if you don't tell me what's wrong.
Delicious, nourishing, and nutritious.
But what
A lot of fresh blood in the talent pool around here with these
Protectorate
Protectorate
culture has to offer? Sovereign's Chosen Arcadian Tenderloin.
Each steak comes from his private stock of woolly cows. Protectorate folks must highest quality grain and sing soothing lullabies in their phoniest whispers. Prepared by
Gonna need a bigger storeroom for all these orders.
Society is such a savory gastronomical marvel would only be available to so-called upper-class folk, but not here in the Protectorate. Here, a superior way of life is shared by all.
Sovereign's Chosen Arcadian Tenderloin. Fit for the Sovereign. Made for his chosen. You!
Intriguing items, engagingly described. What's up next? More music to aid in your earnest rumination of portentous societal responsibilities.
Come one and all Arcadians, our glories on the horizon. Single-minded, thoughts true, we chosen few will rise up together and
Let me guess. Gun keeps jamming, armor don't quite fit snug as you like. State your division and I'll get you outfitted. Quick and prop. Thought these old factories caught a whiff of decrepitude percolating in. As Chief Replenishment Officer, it's tell me what you need and I'll do my ample best to supply you. Good eye. Though I'd say they're better than nice. Got more armor than... If things had turned out differently, it might be someone else standing here. While I'd be off piloting one of those beauties. Don't have the aptitude for flight, apparently. But this role suits me fine. I like the upward mobility, in the metaphorical business sense, I mean. I heard you got the bug, huh? Beauty up close, ain't she? More cylinders than you can count powering her engines. She uses her shape to drop like a stone during landing. Counters headwinds pretty well, too. Stand here all day, just admiring. And over there, you see, the fuselage has been modified to endure the pressure of repeated entries, which is... but listen to me blathering up. Tell me what you need, and I'll do my ample best to supply you. I'm sure...
protect our abundance, we heed the command. It's duty and honor that guides every hand. The needs of our state and brethren. For the good of the people, the good of our system, the grace of our triumphs, the calls and demands for the good of the people will fight to the end.
Keep them coming. I can do this all day. That's the third drone in as many days. Where are the void damn things coming from?
Neighbors, this is Protectorate Sanctuary.
Not likely. I've been keeping my lamps open for these things ever since they started attacking. But thanks for the concern all the same. Of course, we could have staunched the flow of drones by now if Officer Carr dispatched another patrol, as I requested. But no such luck.
Sovereign, as he graces us.
That was a nasty one. Drone downed him on the reload. I do hope he's on the mend now. Erickson's a fine fellow, if a rather poor shot.
So too have I been studying the potential.
He told you about that? That blasted, well-meaning gas bag. Now I gotta ask him to strike my involvement from his report to Officer Carr. You see, I, wasn't exactly authorized to be shoring up other patrols on the perimeter. In fact, thanks. Well, at least some people in this unit still understand the concept of discretion. And taking initiative. Trouble is, it's only a matter of time. Yukino Carr doesn't trust me with that kind of work anymore. Not after my last performance review. So I guess we're trusting in degenerate bounty. You watch out for those. Really, go out.
And an expertly curated playlist picked out explicitly for you, the Sovereign's Chosen.
Here at the end, it was worth it. No hesitation, no indecision. Taking my final breath in the name of it. My sacrifice for the matriarch's vision. Embracing mortality tests my morality. Sure, the paradigm's planned without pause. It's an honor and a gift. What I'd wish for all who live. It's a privilege to die for the cause. And when I soon slip away, I'll be peaceful. Thoughts of my neighbors safe at home grinning. They will remember how I reported them tirelessly through to my last days and from the beginning. Knowing my heart, my brain, and consistency. Serve the paradigm's plan without pause.
Hello again. You get that inventory issue sorted?
What I'd wish for
How grand. That officially mops up the last of the mess from the buffoons that came before me. And, as promised, my good fortune is also your good fortune. And while this might be a tad fewer bits than you were hoping for, remember, you've also made allies that you'll find all across Arcadia. Just keep watching for paintings of a stylish yellow rose with a split black circle near the middle. Like the one you passed on your way in. Find that rose, and you find Sub Rosa.
life-giving opportunities goes on and on. Oh, nearly forgot. Eaten by enemy raptors. And my heart, it beats till it slows. But I know every breath and every smile, every step in every mile, contributed to something beautiful. The paradigm as a whole. It's an honor and a gift. What I'd wish for all who live. It's a privilege to die for the cause.
This is Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless. Social guidance and approved messaging, punctuated by acceptable music.
We are all encouraged to live in the moment. How can one not when life is so perfect? Yet, it's every subject's duty to reflect fondly and often on the path that led us here. So spend a moment in remembrance of our matriarch, who not only drafted the blueprint of our perfect society, but also the space-traversing technology that made it possible. She alone recognized that old Earth had become a fallow garden, where only the seeds of base emotions, avarice, jealousy, hate, might sprout. She whisked us to Eden. We flourished under her guiding light, as life-giving as the star we call Arcadia. Thank the matriarch when you bask in our sun's warmth. Although without flaw, the matriarch was still mortal. Her final gift to us was her child, the first sovereign. We thanked the matriarch when we basked in her son's brilliance. Her benevolence lives on in her grandson, our current sovereign. May he reign long and his grief diminish. We thank the matriarch when we bask in her grandson's kindness. Now you know all you need to know, so on we go. Long ago, the matriarch devised the paradigm plan to support a bounteous life for all Protectorate subjects. From the tender filet in your latest meal, down to this exquisite next song.
I could feel my wary little mind start to wander. Things I shouldn't be thinking about, I ponder. That is when I knew I needed sort of correction, so I heeded the words of my better. I could be better again with a quick mental refreshment. I have seen my friends.
So many rumors flying around about the rifts. The lab coats can't figure them out.
So I knew that there was no reason to stress it. Process can remove that crinkle, the feelings that can cause a wrinkle. What I know now, those thinkable thoughts have to go with a quick mental refreshment. Those sentiments I felt were such a burden on me. The weight is better felt by one assigned to oversee. Thinking never made anybody happy. That I believe it's a blessing. He offers such an effort.